You always get to listen to what I have to say, which is probably all kind of nonsensical to a degree. But so, what you're going to hear today is close to what like authentic Buddhist masters and Buddhist lamas usually confer to their disciples. So we have Lama Lodu Rinpoche, a distinguished Buddhist master who has actually taught in the West for over 4 decades, I think since the 70s. And Rinpoche himself studied under one of the 20th century's most esteemed Tibetan Buddhist meditation master by the name of Kalu Rinpoche over here. And we are actually going to be reading the life story of this Milarepa, and one of the greatest meditation masters of all time. And Kalu Rinpoche is actually considered as almost a second to Milarepa in that sense. So that's the importance, the huge kind of significance that he has within the tradition as the greatest kind of living 20th century kind of Buddhist meditation master. And Rinpoche personally kind of studied under him, and Kalu Rinpoche also founded this center. And Rinpoche is the director, the spiritual director of this center. I think he has been the spiritual director of this space since the 70s, and so Rinpoche has much experience teaching Buddhism to Westerners, so to speak, right? To I guess to people like us, or maybe like you or us. I don't know, us and you kind of thing. Well, to us, and so we have this kind of really rare kind of opportunity to hear Rinpoche kind of speak to us about his own kind of journey, and also something about kind of Buddhism as well. And then after Rinpoche's kind of talk, there's going to be opportunity for you guys to ask questions. And so I think I'll then.
Thank you very much. So we have this morning have another group already, so we have to again same age. Different class.
No.
So as the professor mentioned, I'm quite a long time my life spending time with the Buddhist path, and I have been since I was 5, but in the monastery. But I was really actually started with 8. I started practice, and so for me it is very much like sense in Buddhist path. And also I learned a different religion in this country. Each religion have give something, there's all the religion in the world are there same, that have some kind of sense of the benefit for human beings, all the religion. But we human being creating some problem, because based on the religion name they do all kind of things. Then people blame some of the religion, but it's not the religion, that the people who practice religion to make the problem. So therefore, we are following the religion. We need to be very careful while you follow it. If we don't careful, then we can get mistake into some wrong religion, then bring us lots of problem in our life, and problem bring to other world too, and these other people as well. So that's the reason I think so that very important to follow in the religion. We careful what's the right or wrong, because religion mean always they use term of compassion and loving kindness, and that is same things in all the religion I hear, they use that. But the word using word is and again you can use the word but also do different actions, and so therefore some religion use that word is different than supposed to be used it correctly. So that's the reason we have to, it's very important to make sure the religion what we follow is the right one. Fortunately, I born in different place where religion, especially Buddhist religion, and my family was the religion, my neighbor is the religion, all countries are actually religion. So that makes I am fortunate enough to expose Buddhism quite early and quite deep also. So for me, Buddhism is very, very profound, very meaningful. Even I study other religion, doesn't make anything I attracted to other religion, but I study other religion because I want to know what the difference. And then I found that all the religions have something good to give the world. Some give more deeper, profound, very beneficial. Some give very shallow, but still try to give the good, And after basic religion, that is what the religion are. So my experience of Buddhism, I live as I live early age and I'm studying and until now. So I found this religion is quite very interesting. But again, Buddhism is who practice Buddhism is the human beings. So therefore, and again, Buddhism also make mistake too. Cannot say my religion is quite good only, but my religion may be good. Who practice my religion is some people who practice, and some of them not correct. They use the religion for purpose there, political reason and their own benefit reason. All this make the religion become defiled and not look good in the world. So, but if we follow the right Buddhism, I think historically, philosophically, intellectually, many different ways to look and investigate Buddhist religion is quite profound, quite meaningful than I consider to others. But that doesn't mean to other is not bad, not good. Other is good as well, but in there is different level good, So Buddhists normally based on Buddha has a word giving, only two words Buddha giving. Tawa Tongni, Choba Tsemi. That is Buddhist, we use that. So Buddhist actually is that our view is the emptiness. Everything emptiness in not inherent existence. And Choba Tsemi means the conduct is not harm other beings, unharmed. Conduct is not harming others. So meaning there, whatever you do, don't harm other sentient beings. That's our action and conduct, So that means that basically Buddhist actual aim to achieve is to totally realize emptiness. And then also that while we work on the achieving the emptiness, conduct is we performing for avoiding harming other sentient beings. No matter what, we not harm any sentient being by any reasons. So that means that again, normally we say, some religions say, not harm means not harm to human beings. And other beings, they don't care. And for example, and Christian brother, they talk of compassion, loving kindness. But they come to point, they will, another theory, they will say, all the world created by the God. So therefore, God created. And also that we can use any other animal, kill and eat. That's okay, because God made for us. So that is a kind of, some religion kind of bring that kind of idea. But again, this is completely opposite of Buddhism in this case, Buddhists not harm sentient being means do not harm any sentient beings, any living beings. Even you see small insect quarreling, it's even in table you cannot see it, but some being the moving there. That includes sentient beings. Not harm is do not harm them also. Because there's a reason is that we always work to get ourselves to sanctuary protection from the harming by other, giving other people, giving discomforting others, and not allowed to discomfort by others, you know. So we're running, finding some sanctuary, and then looking for comfortable happiness. That's all we are, you know. We day, night working. Even your school education, what you're doing, you want to educate, good education, then you have good job, good money, good living, and comfortable. So that's for you working. That's meaning you're working for your happiness, you know. And you try to work hard to get out from the suffering and pain, what it will be considered later. But that is the reason you're working. So we are looking for happiness, avoiding sufferings. That's all we're doing. So you can see that same. You look at that small tiny insect moving around in front of your table. You can see that that small insect. Better you can see that insect moving. So when you moving, insect moving, you say where he going is he trying to find place where not to harm by other. And you make little noise in that table, then he faster working faster. So then he knows somebody harming him. He tried to get avoided harm, to try to get sanctuary, and looking to comfortable happiness. So that I'm working hard to get my future good salary and happiness. And small insect moving, what the difference? He looking for happiness. I'm looking happiness. I'm avoiding suffering. He's avoiding suffering. It's not ignore. It's not fair to ignore on that little beings. He have life. So we Buddhists include all sentient being. Is include one talk about whole being means every living being. Do not harm means do not harm any of those things, those beings. That's what Buddhists believe in. So then some religion, as you know, we have had other religion like discuss and talking many of them. We discuss that, you know. So that is kind of what is different than Buddhists. Most religion, I think, so like they don't care detail like those things. The Buddhists do care those things. So that's make the Buddhists become, I feel, more deeper, more profound, more care other beings. You know, more care other beings, your love. You know, and more you are, you know, consider other beings suffering is compassion. So that is basically all the religion talk about love and compassion, but we Buddhists talk and also keep in that belief. And some people do carefully, and some people may not do, but still they have the concept, you know. So that is the what first time I say is do not harm other sentient being. Reason not harm is that being has the same life as I have, you know. If somebody killed me, I'll be upset, emotion. Somebody hurt me and tortured me, I'm upset. So it's the same things, other beings. That when you can see what make you feel you doing bad things is that example yourself. In the Buddhist, you know, some scripture says, "Rang lila pelong is young at never majestic." So it means that be resemble your own beings. You know, what hurt you, what make discomfort you, and people say something to you. You don't like, that make emotion, that make sad, anger, then you know that you should not do on other, because you see, you experience it. Somebody says something wrong, bad things to me, I don't like it, then how I can say careless to other people bad things? That is it. When I'm say the bad things, it's really the result back to myself. So therefore, see what hurt you, harm me, that is the not done other people. In anything, somebody do bad thing that not like yourself, then you don't do this. When you say something look like people doesn't like that, you should not do this at all. So whatever you get suffered by other people's actions, conduct, so that is the action you recognize. Or this is the one I should not do, other than I'm hurting other people too. So not harm means that way you examine my harm, what I'm harmed, but what is hurting them. It's because of that. I get hurt, therefore other people get hurt. So therefore do not harm any beings. That's something harmful to you, you know. So this is the base we Buddhist mind and teaching talk about the loving kindness, compassion. So in loving kindness, compassion is very, very immediate benefit, you know. If you have love and compassion truly from your heart, you can see different that person, feel different that person. Example, we all Tibetan, and most people have experience with his Dalai Lamas, His Holiness Karmapa, and other great masters who have accomplished, lived as a religion precisely. And these people around, you can see sense of the love and kindness, sense of peacefulness, be around them, you see. So that meaning they live with that. That will be their kind and loving kind of what the daily life live, that accumulated in their mind. Then being near to them, we can affect that, you see. So that way, immediate benefit, you know. So when you love and compassion, you cultivate it and carry on this your lifetime, that bring your mind become very peace, very useful for yourself, and it will bring you also lots of avoiding your emotion. Or when you educate it, or you're doing work, or anything you do, you have love and compassion. That's kind of secure the obstacle handling of your wishes, and that's because your love and compassion bring peace to you, kind to you. So that make your minds become peace and calm, clear. You can concentrate very well, and then also your joy in what you're doing. You don't boring, and diligence come naturally of that. So loving kindness can bring immediately benefit other, yourself as well, you know, and you get other benefit immediately because other people feel it that you are love and compassion. You get benefit is immediately can reflect back, bring everything, fulfill your wishes. So the loving kindness, compassion is the kind of jewel to fulfill your wishes. But that doesn't mean we need to look in somewhere to get that. We have here. Our mind has to turn into love and compassion. That you are the wish fulfiller. You are the one you fulfill wish and wish for other, and fulfill your own wish too. So loving kind is incredibly benefit in a lifetime now, but the basic Buddhism, the training love and compassion, there's many different methods giving, which we can not able to do. It start will become a little bit unfinished. But then generally, loving kindness, compassion is the best practice. That doesn't matter, you have the religion, Buddhist, you can have any religion you can, but you have to be this love and compassion from your heart. Then you are no religion and all the religions. You're no religion because you're not clinging, say I'm Buddhist, I'm Christian, I'm this and Jewish. You don't say, you're not clinging, but then you are every religion, because that is kind of which the source of all the religion, deep of the world religion. So loving kindness is a most important part. Buddha talk that way, and Buddhist people practicing. And my own experience, I see these people have such a practicing love and kind compassion. These people have lots of gift by seeing them, hearing them, listening them, around them, make lots of bring peace to you. So you can feel that. My own feeling that whenever around those great beings, I feel that too. So therefore I'm telling you how it's a great benefit being generated loving kindness and live with the loving kindness compassion. But it is not necessarily, use compassion, loving kindness, meaning you go to temple, sit down like position or meditation, this and that. You can love compassion.